Hey guys, Ace of Bats here. I wanted to thank you for clicking on the video today. I want to ask that you like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow and then helps us bring more quality content to you guys so that you can get to the Tournament of Kings here a lot faster. Hey, what is up you guys? Ace of Bats here representing Ace of Vegas, and today I thought we'd go ahead and try a little something different. Wanted to go ahead and see what the loosest slots in MyVegas are. So I'm not sure if anyone knows what loose slots means, but basically what loose slots means are the slots with the best payback percentage and the best chance that you have of actually making money off of a slot game. So obviously in real life it's a completely different thing. In MyVegas you're just trying to go ahead and make sure you get the most loyalty points by risking the fewest chips. And I wanted to go ahead and see which of the games do that the best. And, you know, as you guys know, there are dozens and dozens of games. There are over 48 games that you can choose from on this game here. So I figured we go ahead and go through step by step, day by day, go ahead and, I can't remember the rest of the theme song right now, but we're going to go ahead and start with the Excalibur experience. And here are the rules of the contest. We're going to go ahead and do 100 spins. We're going to note how we start. We're going to note how we end after 100 spins, and then we're going to go ahead and calculate the payback percentage off of that, okay? Let's go ahead and go, and we're also going to go ahead and try and shoot for about the same pay lines too. So the actual amount of money is going to vary a little bit, but you know, we're supposed to be matching up the pay line is the trick. So let's go ahead and without further ado start with the Excalibur. Here we go. Now Excalibur is probably my favorite, probably my all-time favorite casino game on this game. So we're going to quietly ignore the loyalty points, and we're going to go ahead and start. We're going to be doing about 300,000 a spin. We're going to auto spin it. We're starting at 81,018,596 purple chips there. And we're going to go ahead and see how many we make after 100 spins. So let's go ahead and fire this bad boy up. Alright, so straight off we're making a little bit of chips here. A lot of wilds on this game. I really do enjoy how many wilds there are on this game. And the bonuses are pretty nice. So that's always a good thing. It's a relatively good slot. I play it often. So it's probably my all-time favorite. And I usually do the best on this one. So we're already about 7 slots in, or 7 spins in. Haven't seen a bonus yet, but they're pretty plentiful around here. So had a pretty good run on this one earlier. I'm guessing my luck's run out already. Oh, nope. 3 million, 3.2. So if we turned the whole thing off right now, we'd already be making a profit. But we're going to go ahead and see. And here's our first bonus. So we have the Royal Rose bonus here. And what you actually have to do is you just get this random wheel. You spin it, and then you just get paid out however much. But if you run into the, if you see right over here, the multiplier, if we hit the 3 times multiplier, that means we get to spin again. But in this case, we have not hit the 3 times multiplier, and we're getting the bonus now. And yes, we are including the bonus in our chip total and all that, because it's about the chip total. All the machines here include bonuses. It's not just the straight off payoff amount. So we're already up 2 million, just going straight into this. And there we go, that's 13. And we may be getting another bonus already. This one also offers free spins, and then there's also a pick bonus. And those are all the main bonuses, but there are a lot of wilds in this game, which I think makes it an ideal game just to go ahead and play through. So let's go ahead and see how we do. We're about 20 spins in right now. Not a lot of obnoxious bonuses so far, just the one. That's the only trouble I have with this game, is unlike my Konami slots, you actually have to play through the bonuses. And we're doing, I think we're doing pretty good. We haven't lost too much yet. A lot of little wins here and there, so it peppers it with a lot of little wins to keep you thinking that you're getting a lot more back than you really are. But It's a fun sort of thing. I never actually played the real Excalibur Hotel, so this is like the closest I've ever gotten. I think I played craps there once and did pretty good. It's actually kind of a funny story. I ran into this. As it turns out, it was a working girl that was just kind of over there. She came in from California, and we were chatting up some of my young single days. So this was just kind of something that happened. Didn't know it at the time, and she taught me how to play craps and did pretty good over there. And then told me about that afterwards, and I was like, no, saw that not something I'm terribly interested in doing here. But hey, you know what? Made a little bit of money off the craps table, so that was pretty cool. We're about 40 spins in right now. And we are just killing it. 1.6 million right now. I don't see that we're having much of an impact on our total chip numbers here. But we're only about halfway through our spin requisite right now, so there's that. Hopefully we're getting more than 75% back. That is actually the legal requirement according to the Las Vegas Gaming Committee. You actually have to, if you have a slot machine, it's got to be programmed to give you back at least 75% of what you put in. But you know that you also got to budget your slots. You can't just like put everything in like 3 spins, because if you miss 3 spins but it was gonna pay out on the 4th one, that's kind of on you. It's not about bet and max just straight off all the time. That's the trick with slot machines. I think people think that, and that's not how they work. So that's part of it. Let's see, 40,000. Yeah, we're not doing so hot here. We're pulling our loyalty points right now, which is nice, but we're not seeing a lot. Oh, we did get a couple of free spins. We got the bonus coming up here, so if we get 2 more and something like 40 spins, we might actually have a pretty nice day here. Let's see how much farther we get, and it's going to be another 60,000, and we're talking about 620,000 right here. Another big spin, 840. So it's a lot of little big spins is the thing. Like we'll get some good wins every once in a while, just not enough to really sustain the chip amount that we're putting into this. Like I think we're already down like a solid, what's that, 7 million? That's a lot. And we haven't seen too many bonuses yet, which is another troublesome thing. I'm hoping not to have to put any coins in over here. You know, I don't want to like spend any money on actually doing this, but I really like to finish the series. And if we're gonna do one of these every day, like I'm kind of hoping that we're gonna do, I might actually have to buy a couple chips just to present it to you guys, just to see, so we can finish the experiment. So hopefully not gonna have to do that, but we're gonna go ahead and see what we got to do. So. All right, we are about we're 70-something% into the spins right now. Ooh, got a pick bonus. Now I was hoping we were gonna get a pick bonus here. So pick bonus, what you have to do is you actually go through. You just go ahead and you pick a random tower window here, and then whatever happens to be behind the curtain is actually totaled up. These chips over here, and then what we do now is we pick a sword out of the stone. I personally like the green sword. I always feel comfortable with the green sword. Double bonus. That was the wrong sword to pick, but we got a little bonus right there. Not too bad as long as you don't lose everything. Okay, so we're going to keep going. Next hit. And then one more. 80,000. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. So, okay. We're 80% in. Hopefully we can see at least one more free spin heart come up. So I'd love to show you guys free spins on this. I was hoping I was a little farther along so we can get some free spins, but that might not be the case today. It's about 85% into our spins right now. Let's see what our return percentage is after we're done with all this. Looking at a pretty bad return percentage so far. I think if we would have taken our money and quit earlier, we would have done just fine. But we also got some loyalty points off this, so it's not a complete loss. 10 spins to go, and still getting the little wins here, the little wins there. But we're losing. We lost money, man. We lost some money, guys. Hopefully this is still over the 75%, but I don't think this is over the 75%. We're up to 95 right now. Oh, and we completed a goal. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and count that as part of our win percentage right there, because it was, you can even call it a rebate if you want to. It's basically what would happen if we were playing the real casino, so I'm going to count that towards our win percentage just for the heck of it. It's a bad roll, I'm sure, but hey, we got that. And that's our last one. Okay, so we started at 81,018,596 chips. We're ending on 71,888,596 chips. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of math, and we're going to go ahead and get back to it. The end of the day over here, so we spun a grand total of 100 times with the 300,000 chips there. So 300,000 times 100 obviously means that we risk 30 million chips. Now we won a sum total of 20,870,000 out of the 30 million that we put in, meaning that we got a grand total of 69.56%, meaning that Excalibur in this particular instance has a little under a little over a 30% hold rate right there. That is absurd. I mean, who is playing that game? I am, apparently. So that's a 30.44% hold rate on Excalibur right there. That's a rough place to start. So I think tomorrow we're gonna go ahead and play something a little different. I might be interested in playing, I like Mirage. That's my second favorite game there, so I think we're gonna play Mirage tomorrow, and then we'll just go ahead and see what we go ahead and get from there. But until then, Ace of Bats is signing out.